I want to give you an update on my tomato plants. They have grown quite a bit. These are the ones on the balcony, and they do have tiny tomatoes on them. You could see there. This is the plant that I said the aphids had taken, but I sprayed them with neem oil and they've seemed to gone. Bought this grape bush today from a nursery close to where I live. Gotta plant that out. Here's another tomato plant. There's a lot of blossoms on this, but I don't see any tomatoes yet. So, okay, this one I think only have blossoms also, but they have grown quite a bit. Spreads out a lot. This one has some tomatoes in there. I could show you guys. See, we got tomatoes inside. I think there's three, yeah, there's 3 of them underneath there. It's really bushy. And this one has, I think, 4 tomatoes on it. These are big tomatoes. Don't know if you could see them. There we go. This is an early girl bush, so they're big tomatoes, not cherry tomatoes. I came home today and the tree was stressed. I had to give it a little drink of water and it revived back. So yeah, these are my tomato plants up here. This is my blueberry bush. There's blueberries on it. Just a few. My first year growing it, and I guess first year planting it, you don't get that much blueberry on it. And these are onions that I planted. I'm getting some seeds from that. See? This is a lemon tree that I started from seeds 2 years ago. I'll be cutting it so it keeps a dwarf type. Strawberries are all gone from this. I had some strawberries. I think this is something was eating that was overripe. I came home today and it's a onion plant that I planted. It was growing. It's gonna give me some seeds. So, and these are my chives plants. I'll be getting some seeds from these. And this is what the Egyptian walking onion look like, guys. It has teeny tiny, it looks like onions on them, but you could use them, cook with, or they could plant with again. So gonna go down below and see the other tomato plants. Sunflowers have grown a bit more. So, and this is another tomato, but these are dwarf type tomatoes. It's full of blossom. And it has tiny tomatoes on it. Look at that. Tiny tomato. Now these are my tomato bushes. Look at that. It's massive in here, the plant. And I think I got some tomato in here too. Look at that. Yay. Oh wow. These are cherry tomatoes. I think this tree, there's something. Look at the color of this tree. It's this plant. I was googling. It says you could put Epsom salt, not Epsom salt. There's tomato on it too. Hydrogen peroxide. So I'm gonna give it a dose later. These are all blossoming, and they've grown quite a bit. Remember the onions that I planted? Look at them. They're coming up. You must be wondering why I have these in cages. I got deer in my neighborhood, so I gotta keep the deer from eating them down, and squirrels. This one has tons of blossom on it. Don't see any fruit yet, so this is another plant. Don't want anything eating my plants. This is another tomato here. This is a dwarf tomato. They're cherry tomato. There's tomato on it too. Look, see? Yeah. And the peas is starting to run. Look at that. I got some more Egyptian walking onions up here. See, they look like onions. These you can use cook with or plant them back. These are perennials. They come back every year. Got my mint. And these over here, these are onion sets that I bought from Home Depot. And they said I'm not kind of growing. Look at that. Even the onions. See that? Whoa. Yep, onions are coming up. There's another giant one over there. Well, not so giant, but better than when I planted it. My cucumber is not doing so great. Something is eating it. I had to put a mesh around it. I thought it was squirrels, but it looks like little ants or something. I have no idea. I threw some Sevens powder on it. And these are my carrots. I haven't seen any carrot farming yet in there. So let's take a look. Not yet, I guess. I think it's a bit too early. I think, and I kind of thin these out, so I maybe need to thin it out some more to give them space to grow, but it's still early, so I'll wait to see if I get any. And let's see the beets. These are beets over here. Let's see if there's any beets forming underneath. The leaves are giant. Look at that. But let's see if I see beets. Oh yeah, there's beets. Give it a closer look. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah. These are the beets. Moving along. Got some more tomatoes up here. Let me open this. Here we go. These tomatoes, the tree. These are all cherry tomatoes in here. There's no fruit forming yet, but just blossom. Oh yeah, there's a fruit over in that one. There we go. A little tiny one. And these were the onions that I planted a couple weeks ago. They're coming up. I started those onions from seeds. Bought the seed in the pack. Let's see these tomatoes. I don't think this tree is a cherry tomato. It's so fat. The trunk of it might be a big tomato growing there, but not yet. I haven't seen anything so far. And with this one, tomato. It's a little tiny tomato. So let's see. In this bed, I had some bok chow in there earlier. I take everything out and I put some pepper in there. This is a small, it says fajita pepper. This is like cayenne. That's another pepper, supposed to be hot pepper. And these are the callaloo plant. Something was eating them and I threw some powder on them. Let me go in a little closer on the other side. Something was eating the leaf, the baby leaves. Look at that. And I have to thin them out. I have to thin them out and plant them, some of them somewhere else. See if I will get a better growth. There's too much callaloo in here. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. I hate the weeds. Weed grow everywhere. Looks like it's gonna rain. Trying to tie this up here back because it's. There we go. Here we go. Hopefully the bird doesn't get my tomatoes because the top of them, I didn't put mesh on the top. So hopefully not. They'll probably eat a few. And I have another tomato plant around here. These are dwarf also. Just starting to fruit. See that? I came home today and it was so stressed I had to give it some water. So there's tons of blossom on this tree. There's more tomato in there. And there's more somewhere there. This tomato plant, I get so many tomatoes, little tiny tomatoes from it. And it still have more on it. See? My little Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah, I keep moving them around all over. I picked a couple Scotch bonnet from it today. These are sugar baby watermelon. They're not doing so good. I don't know why they're not growing. I fertilize them. I do everything. So if they come, they come. If they don't, oh well. And another Egyptian walking onions. See them? Teeny tiny. Looks like onions. Look. I'm gonna pick them and replant them. See, you just push them in the ground just like that and they grow. And my sugar snap peas, I got loads more. Gotta pick these because they're getting too big. See, they're hanging down. There's a lot over on it. Gotta pick them off. And my thyme bush is huge. And here's more sugar snap peas on this tree. There's a lot, so I gotta clear them. Here we go. Look, loads of sugar snap peas. And if I don't pick them, they're gonna get hard. And yes, I said I was gonna cut these lettuce and I didn't. They're still good. They're not hard. Yeah, I'm gonna cut them and put them in the fridge. I don't think I could use so much. Yeah. That's it. That's my little garden. Oh, and these are my garlic. Don't know what is going on with it. I planted them. There we go. There we go. Okay.